staple, please, that we can now make without all of the fuss, out all of the time that it takes to make yourself.
Isn't that true?
Now, this is Delizioso desserts. We get a 30 count of the ready-to-bake Sfogliatelle.
You did so good.
I did so good. You know what? This is pastry at the upper level of fancy pants that you can make so easy at home. This is my good friend Gina Gannon, and I'm so excited. Hi, to welcome you to In the Kitchen with
Thank you.
Mary.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
First of all, Gina and I have been friends for years. The first lengthy conversation that Gina and I ever had was about food. We talked about beautiful bakery goods. We talked about delicious Italian family recipes. Let me tell you something. Gina comes from a big Italian family. She was raised with authentic, delicious recipes. I also have to brag on her for just a hot second. She hosts cooking segments here in the Philly area.
I do.
So when it comes to knowing that Philadelphia is more than cheesesteak, she's the perfect person to talk to us. Even though we love cheesesteak, we're not putting it aside.
I'm not hating on that.
Not a bit. Gina, what is Sfogliatelle?
So Sfogliatelle is an Italian puff pastry. But the thing that's so fantastic is that now you're able to get this and make it in your home. Usually you have to go to these Italian specialty shops, and it's a very laborious process to make this, but not anymore. It is so simple and easy. So we have that for you, and you're getting 30 of them. I know, I was just gonna open that to show you the inside.
Wait, they're crunchy, but they're creamy too?
So it's like a croissant-like dough, and you'll find that croissant-like dough here at Delizioso, again, we cater to 5-star white tablecloth restaurants, but it's made by hand. Our dough is a scratch dough. Water, flour, salt, that's it. And then the inside, what you're seeing right now, look at that. You have ricotta cheese in here mixed with semolina to give it that custard consistency. But then look at that orange zest right there. A little cinnamon, some sugar. It is so decadent. It is so perfect. These are my absolute favorite.
Warm.
And it's so warm, I know. Every time I go to an Italian bakery or an Italian specialty shop, I'm like, I need this Sfogliatelle, because you can't, this is so hard to make. It's very labor intensive.
Oh yeah.
And I just love that now you can make it at your home.
You're getting 30.
30 of them.
30. Let me enunciate properly. 30 of the Sfogliatelle. These are new today, and you have your choice. You can have them shipped now. I get it. We don't want to wait. The week of November 4th or the week of December 2nd. Now, by the way, is very popular. I'm looking at him right in the eye, because that is what I want to spend some time with, because that cream, all of that ricotta coming out of the center. Now, the flavors here, we have full nutritional information on QVC.com if you want to read up, but sweetened cream, semolina, cinnamon orange, that ricotta cheese. This is how it is when it arrives, right?
So it's going to come on dry ice, but you're going to get 30 of these, and they come frozen, and it's so easy. So they come like this, frozen, and then all you have to do, get a baking sheet, put it in your oven, 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes, and you get this beautiful Sfogliatelle with the amazing. Look at how.
Look at the layers.
That's what I was going to show, the layers.
Do you know how long that takes and how much butter?
Oh, and it's so laborious. It's a really strenuous baking experience. You have to get dough, and it actually is 4-foot-long dough that they wrap and they wrap, and it takes forever. There's so many layers in there. Then they stuff it with that ricotta cheese. Now, what we do is at Delizioso, we use impensata ricotta. So that means it's strained twice, processed twice, and it has less water content. So that's why it's creamier. So we import that from Italy, obviously, but it's creamier.
Eat.
Oh, please come.
Marie Louise is in tears. Gina, part of our In the Kitchen with Mary family.
Thank you.
Hi, Christopher Joyce. Okay,
Hello.
Sfogliatelle, I touched these here.
Yes.
The rest,
Here,
feel free.
Got it.
Would you like some powdered sugar?
Oh, well, okay. If that's the whole experience.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I just feel like this is how I get it when I go to an Italian.
Yes,
Here,
and to
do you
get
want
the
like a little?
layers.
Here you go.
First of all, Marie Louise has an
Louise said
amazing
need a
catering
plate.
company. She's an amazing baker. And Marie Louise and Gina and Christopher know, as well as I do, and I'm sure a lot of you do too, in order to get that many layers in your pastry, you have to fold, and there's certain temperatures that you have to keep the butter, and then you have to proof it, and then if you watch Great British Baking Show, you know what we're talking about. But it's all about the fact that you get to enjoy an authentic Italian recipe from a beautiful, beautiful company right in your own home. How are y'all doing?
You know what I love? I love that they're not overly sweet, right?
Wow,
No,
they're not.
and a lot of Italian
just
pastry.
the right amount of sweetness.
It's funny because a lot of Italian pastries are not necessarily all that sweet.
Right.
We do a lot of that ricotta cheese in there. Oh, would you like some? Let me give you
please.
some.
I thought you'd never
Oh,
ask.
sure.
Jeremy's like,
There's a vulture in our midst.
sign me up.
Here you go.
You know what? I have updates for everybody in the ship
good.
week. So if you want them now, we have 4 dozen remaining. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
If you want the November 4th ship week, there's only 150 remaining.
Hurry, because
If
I'm
you
going
want
to
the
order
December 2nd ship week,
149 myself.
there are 200 remaining. Okay, you get all 30. And this is, I feel like, for people who have never had a sfogliatelle before, I mean, I feel like it's kind of a mix of a few things that maybe folks have tried. Like, it's kind of like a croissant.
It is. That's like the best way to describe it. It's a croissant-like dough,
Yeah.
but then the inside, if you've ever had a ricotta cheese cannoli, it's the similar flavor, but the consistency is more like a custard flavor. It is so decadent and so delicious. And you know, my Italian grandma, I know if she were here, she'd be saying, Gigi, mangia, mangia. So I feel like now I'm finally getting my grandmom's recipes back on a plate because these are so tried and true. I mean, and they're delicious. And what I love, 177 calories. That's it.
And they're so unique, so different.
They are.
Than
Yeah.
This and a cup of tea
Smile on her
Right.
is like, hello, winter. I am ready to cuddle up on the couch.
Right.
Well, and
Hot
that's
cup
what
of tea and just
I
20
think
minutes.
about it for breakfast with my coffee.
Yes.
For lunch, after lunch, no. And then for dessert. And I mean, I could eat 2 of these at 177 calories, so I'm loving that.
Absolutely. You know what, too? It's about $1.81 a piece.
Right?
Really?
So if you went into an Italian bakery, it would be more than that.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
$4 each or something,
Yes,
probably.
definitely.
How are you doing over there,
Okay.
Marie Louise?
So, as a baker,
Yes.
myself,
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm looking at this, I'm counting the layers going,
Would you buy?
there's no way
I know.
I
You would do it.
make
I
these
know.
at home.
That's
No
the
way.
thing.
The time and the effort and the love and the recipe that goes in, you could close your eyes, truly, and be in any great pastry shop down in Philly, because we got a ton of them here, a ton in New York City.
Hold on.
This is what Italy is all about.
Aaron, hold on.
These are exactly what you'd find in those little cafes.
You take one of those to
in
Scott.
Italy, where you get
True.
yourself
God
an
love you. Thank you.
espresso and you watch the people go by.
And speaking of that, how easy. They come frozen. Put them in the oven, 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes, and you get that flaky golden brown. But what we tell you to do, the directions are all on there. Spray it vigorously with some water so that the layers can separate. Because it's all about those layers and how.
done.
Oh, you're done?
If
Okay,
you
would you
want
like another?
all 30 of them to
Done.
ship immediately, they are last call. Do not wait. If you want the week of November 4th, there are 6 dozen remaining. If you want the week of December 2nd, there are 150 remaining. Okay, we have 6 easy payments of $9.08.
I know,
We
it's
have no auto delivery, free shipping and handling, time to stock up. It's stuffed, it's crunchy, it's
Right.
creamy.
You can
I'm
see
not
it
going to keep my
stuffed.
butter at the right temperature and
Oh,
fold
that
and make
ricotta.
this many layers. Let Delizioso Desserts do it for you. How about Gina in her first?
Thank you.
Mary.
Oh,
That was
thank
awesome.
you. It was
Thank
so
you, my
fun.
friend.
Thank you
good
so
to see
much. You
Continue to
too.
place your orders, and everybody's still hanging out. Marie Louise. Marie Louise is like,
I'm
what,
taking
is it over? And we sent one upstairs to Scott. Oh, I'm so glad our line producer gets to have one. And they're still warm, I hope, when they make it upstairs. Now we're going to dive in to